I'm Lily Yepez, and this is your BMB coronavirus report for Tuesday, June 9th. And today is the 60th day of school that we've missed since we began following the stay-at-home order. This is also the final Tuesday that BMB will be reporting for the 2019-2020 school year. As BMB wraps up the year's news about the twin crisis impacting our nation's development. Regarding the coronavirus, the governor marked the 100th day since the coronavirus crisis began in New York. And on the same day, the New York City entered phase 1 of reopening. The governor praised the work of essential workers who led the state through the worst of the coronavirus. Regarding the civil unrest in New York, the governor announced an agreement with the legislator on a criminal justice reform agenda, but explained how this is not only a New York issue, but a national issue.
Their leadership. This is a difficult time. People are angry. People are angry on multiple issues, and feelings are intense on multiple issues. So in the midst of it, you have to find out what's right rather than just what's politically expedient. And I want to praise the Senate leader and the Assembly leader, the Speaker, for their leadership. And I hope we have a good, productive week this week. But this is not about what an individual state can do. It's actually broader than that. New York State will take this legislative action, and I hope it then becomes a model for other states to follow. We've done that in New York a number of times. We did it with marriage equality. We did it with free college tuition. We did it with raising the minimum wage. New York acts, and then it provides a spur for progressive action by the rest of the country. But this is also bigger than what states can do. What this protest really is about is systemic racism and systemic injustice and systemic inequality.
Closer to home, the Mepham High School Art Department virtual spring show is now online. People should log on and check out some of the amazing work that was created this year. Now let's check in on some of our BMB reporters to see how they're wrapping up the school year.
This summer, we're still able to see some friends, obviously practicing social distancing and wearing a mask. But as long as we can still congregate in that way, 6 feet apart and stuff, I don't see the problem there. Hopefully it can still be enjoyable instead of just everyone stuck in their own individual houses and having to Zoom or FaceTime or call every time they want to talk to their friends. Hopefully we can still interact that way, practicing all of the actual social distancing rules that are still in effect. My hope for next year is that everything's kind of back to normal. I know it's not going to probably be back to normal in September because that's only a couple months away, 2 or 3 months away. So it's not going to be, there's not going to be 25 kids in a classroom starting September. But hopefully as we ease up, come like maybe November or December, even October, by then we can at least start getting back to normalcy because it's going to have to, go back to the way it was eventually. So it's kind of just waiting for that opportunity to get there.
This is Emily Rosenberg reporting from Adrian Drive. So this year, especially during quarantine, I've learned how to manage my time more, which was something that I've always struggled with. I'm a big procrastinator, like I'm sure most of you are too. But during quarantine, I really needed to learn how to motivate myself rather than having the outside motivation of a teacher looking over my shoulder, forcing me to do my work. And I think that's really going to help me in college because now when you go there, there's not going to be a teacher who's getting you to do all your assignments on time. And this year at BMB, I've definitely been most proud of what I've made for the intros, like What's Poppin' Pirates, the game show, and St. Baldrick's. I feel like those are definitely things that definitely experimented with different visuals and new music that I feel like really captured the show. And yeah, so that's all for now. For BMB, I'm Emily Rosenberg, reporting from Adrian Drive for the last time.
I'm Mike Galfano, and I have your COVID-19 update. We are in the last week of school, and this is my final quarantine report. To be honest, I'm kind of happy that this is the last one because I'm not so much of a fan of going in front of the camera, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Although I'm excited for the summer, I'm also not at the same time. Summer's gonna be really boring if we can't do anything or go anywhere. Plus, I don't have a job or any plans for the summer, so I feel like a lot of it is just gonna consist of sitting around and doing nothing. Although a lot has changed over the course of this shutdown, I also believe more has changed since the beginning of last year. Every year in middle school and high school before this year, I cared a lot about my grades and activities, but I didn't care enough to put in the effort and the extra mile that I should have. This year I made myself change that, and with the amount of effort I put into school and extracurricular activities, I am now proud of the person that I am today, and I hope that continues for next year and the rest of my life. That's your coronavirus report from Powell Avenue. From BMB, I'm Michael Galfano.
Thanks, guys. Now let's check back on our day in my so-called quarantine life. Today, let's see what BMB's Matt Manno is up to when he's not asking people questions on the screen.
I'm Matt Manno, and today I'm going to take you through a day in my quarantine life. Let's go.
So the first thing I normally do when I get up pretty late, so I eat breakfast first, then I'll do some schoolwork. Shout out Miss Alcibiades, I'm doing her work right now. I then played basketball. Oh, nice dunk, kid. And then, of course, nailed a bunch of threes because I'm so good. I really had you thinking I was good at basketball for a second. Nah, I'm trash. Yeah, so I'm pretty bad. Anyway, want to see some more dunks?
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Stop! Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home.
Anyway, I then went on the BMB Zoom after I played basketball. Then I decided to turn on my Xbox and play some Madden. Just enjoy this uncut footage of me playing Madden. Enjoy this.
Tyreek Hill. X. Perfect. Ah, goodbye. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, so I won, because obviously I'm a god at Madden.
There's nothing I can do against Michael there. All he's gonna do is run just... His team's mine, but better. He has two good running backs. He's got his James Conner, and then one that can throw the ball.
Needless to say, I lost. After I played Madden, I had a couple of wings for lunch and then hopped on the BMB production Zoom, and hold on.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No. Look at the top of his head.
After the BMB Zoom, I watched a little YouTube. I probably watch YouTube way too long on any given day. And then I ate some dinner, just some buffalo chicken pizza. It's an underrated pizza. It's so good. You should try it. After that, I watched Fuller House with the rest of my family, and that's about everything I do on a normal day.
Hope you enjoyed being in my shoes for today. For BMB, I've been Matt Manno.
Thanks, Matt. So that will do it for another episode of the BMB Daily Report. Be sure to subscribe to BMB to get the latest on all that's going on around the district during this difficult time. To the members of our community and of our family who are struggling today, know that you're not alone. For BMB, I'm Lily Yepez. Stay healthy, Mepham, and I'll see you next year on BMB.